Good morning, everybody. Day 122, and we are finally leaving Hanover after 30 days dealing with strep throat. So wild. It feels really, really good to have my backpack back on and hitting trail. So I got a couple options today, which is really good. The 13.5 to Goose Pond Road, or I can go to Grafton Turnpike, or I can get up to Smarts Mountain Trailhead, where that has been my residence for the past couple days. The Smarts Mountain Trailhead. Anyways, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. It was supposed to rain this morning, but they called off the rain. Highs 86. So, yeah, it should be a decent hiking day. That's better than sitting around in the van. I know that for sure. So, yeah, we got Velvet Rocks today. We got Moose Mountain. We've got Moose, I think it's West Peak. There's a couple different Moose Mountains. But we'll get over those. We'll hopefully get some views up on Moose. And Velvet Rocks area is super cool too. But don't worry, I'll show you. And yeah, just feels really good to be back out here. And I hope you guys have a great, great day. And I'll touch back with the cool stuff and the views, you know, just like I do, baby. Look at this. Right by all the ball fields of Dartmouth. There's a plug-in over here too, if you want to charge up your stuff. Back in the woods. That is what I'm talking about. There's what lays ahead of us. All right, and we're off. All right. This is the top of Velvet Rocks. I think they call it that because all the rocks have, like, these are all rocks with moss on them. It's pretty beautiful. And I got to give a huge shout out to Stops. Sir Stops a lot. Actually took me back into Hanover this morning so that I could do this section. My van is parked at Goose Pond Road, but Stops is gonna go there and hand out like just sodas and chips today. And then when I get there, I got the option to go further. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't wanna overdo it my first day back. But I am feeling pretty good. I can tell when I'm heavy breathing, like climbing. My throat feels fine, but it doesn't quite feel like I'm getting all the air that I should be. But that's okay. It's still better than sitting in the van. And I love my van, don't get me wrong, but it was nice days too. The 3 days I took off, they were just beautiful, beautiful hiking days. How neat is this? So pretty. All right, so we just passed Trescott Road. Look at this. This is neat. I don't know if all these are dying or what, but pretty wild. And it's got a nice pine needle floor, which I love. And now from here, we're gonna climb up to Moose Mountain. And there's a view up there too. There's actually two Moose Mountain peaks, like I think it's Moose Mountain and then West Peak. Could be North Peak. But there's two little summits there. And we're gonna go get them both. Look, right out of that pine forest, right into this. Look how quick the trail changed. It's wild. What, please? Here's another old foundation. Look how big it was. That is super cool. No chimney though. That's just right off trail. Trail's right here. Whew. That's where we came from. And this here is where we're going. Looks like there's an old road here or something. Oh, there's more stuff over here. Hold on. Let me go check this stuff out. Here's another foundation. And another one. Look at all this old stuff. Wow, that's cool. I bet if you wandered around, see, walls. I bet if you wandered around in here long enough, you'd probably find some really neat stuff. I'm just looking for more stuff. There's a mailbox up here, an old one. All right, let's get back on trail. All right, we're getting ready to pass over Etna Road. There's a cemetery right here. I don't know if this little barn's got water or not, but we just crossed over water, so if you need water, it's right there. Boop. That's Etna Road. There's a cemetery up by that trailhead. We're like 5.2 from Moose Mountain Shelter. I'm pretty sure this is where we're gonna start climbing. I mean, we've been steady, gradual climbing, but now I think this is where we start getting into it, which is good. Let's get climbing. You know, it's funny. When I was at the doctor, they said open up and go, ah, you know, and they swabbed me. And as soon as I opened up my mouth and went, ah, they're like, oh. They're like, this is really swelled up. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. So they took the swab back in the other room, came back, and they're like, we have never seen one turn red so fast. It's hilarious. Those are pretty. Sure is pretty. But I'm glad to be out of that weed jungle. Time for a tick check. Boop. That's 3 Mile Road. And it's South Peak and North Peak of Moose Mountain. South Peak's first. Then we'll drop down and then climb up to North Peak. 2 peaks. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Matt Dustin stopped here abruptly. It's very weird. Well, it's one of the weirder signs on trail. This is a blue blaze. I don't really know where it goes. Somewhere. Oh, it's Harris Trail. Here we go. I don't know. We still don't know where it goes, but at least I know what it's called. All right, up we go. So we just left Moose Mountain, South Peak. I ain't seen nobody all day. It's so crazy. Then you get to the view and there's somebody there. Like, that's so strange. And they were there for the long haul. I got the fruit bag out and everything. So yeah, I showed you the view, but I couldn't narrate for you as if you needed it. And now we're gonna drop. We're gonna ride this ridge for just a second. Then we're gonna drop down and then back up to North Peak. Moose Mountain, North Peak. All right. Onward. All right. Moose Mountain, North Peak. There's no view on this one. There's a view coming off the backside though. I think it looks over at Smarts Mountain. Yeah, it's looking towards Smarts Mountain. It's on the way down. Because from here we drop down to Goose Pond Road. And that is where my van's at for the 13.4 mile day or whatever it was. But I think it might go a little further. I don't know. Part of me wants to just keep going to Smarts Mountain Trailhead. It's like a 19 or something. I'm torn. I know I probably shouldn't push. Just coming off a strep throat. I'm sure I'm not all the way over it yet either. But if I don't push today, I got like a really short day tomorrow, which would work out. The hospital or the urgent care told me after 3 days, I've got to throw away my toothbrush, get a new one, and I've got to wash my bedding, I guess. That's what they told me. It doesn't really make any sense, but it's a bummer too, because I just washed all my bedding. I guess it'd be super clean if I wash it again. So I don't know if I'm gonna stop short today and then do a really short day tomorrow to clean everything up once again, or if I'm just gonna go. I don't really know. Well, I got a few more miles to figure it out, because once I get down the road, it's either yay or nay. You gotta figure it out quick. And I feel good right now, but I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to push it and then not feel good. I should just be happy with being out here and doing the 13, but something in my brain just says, just go a little further. All right, this is a view I was talking about off North Peak. Smarts Mountain is definitely in a cloud. Can't even see the fire tower up there. Boo. There used to be a bench right here. Like a wooden bench. I don't know what happened to it, but it was nice having a bench there. You don't get benches very often. And that one's right by a view too. Alrighty, we're heading down Moose Mountain. Man, there has been so many different kind of mushrooms today. It's pretty wild. This is it. I mean, it's beautiful. No bugs, no leaves on the trees. Alrighty. Goose Pond Road. That's where my van's at. I just passed down through there. Stops is there with Chuck. Chuck's been around for years at that same spot. It's perfect. So it's good seeing Chuck. It's always good seeing Stops. He had pizzas and sodas for the hikers there. So it's always good. And I decided I'm not going to stop at 13.4 miles or whatever. I'm going to do another 5.5 to the Smarts Mountain trailhead, where I originally was going to go before I got sick. So yeah, it's going to feel good. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 19-mile day, somewhere in that ballpark. And I feel really good. So another 5.5, no big deal. We do got one steep little climb in all this. Boom, up to Holt Ledge and then down to Grafton Turnpike, and then like a 2-mile little gradual up to Smarts Mountain Trailhead. So that's the dealio. Now all we gotta do is get up to Holt Ledge and get those views, because there are some good views up there. Yeah, this is perfect. My body's feeling good enough to hike. I love it. How pretty. Nice little view. We're almost to the Holt Ledges. Sit up here a little bit more. It's not much more. But I saw that sign for the view. I'm like, all right. We ain't getting plentiful views today, so there's that sign. Let's get up to the Holt Ledges and get those views. I love this little spot. Let me get you over here. And let me zoom you in, because we got some views. Get around this little tree here. How nice. Yeah, I always like this little spot. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Get used to this for the next few days, or the next week or so. Smarts Mountain. Pretty awesome. This is Holt Ledge. I wouldn't even have to go out there to that side trail, because this pretty much covers it. Look at this place. Boom. Yeah, I'll do it twice. Go back and forth. Because it's a good view. How awesome. Yeah. Super duper cool. So now we're going to drop down to Dorchester or Grafton Turnpike. Dorchester Road is pretty much the same road right there. And then we got just a little, like 2 more miles gradual up to the Smarts Mountain Fire Tower parking lot. I think this is called Smarts Mountain Trailhead. Nice. I love those views. Here's another spot too. We've passed a couple on the way up here. This is Blue Blaze. Whew. Takes you to Hanover, like a ski way, I think it's called. I'm not gonna go there because that last view was really good, so no sense of ruining a good thing. All right, down we go. Down, down, down. I'm so glad I feel better. Pretty random. This is Grafton Turnpike. The trail used to go up this dirt road to Smarts Mountain Trailhead, but it doesn't anymore. They got you off the roads. Last night we slept down there in the parking lot. So from here, how's it going, guys? From here we got 2 miles of probably some weedy area. Yeah, trail used to just go right up this road. But to keep you off the road, now you just go this way. Smarts Mountain Shelter, that's not where we're going. We've only got 2 miles left of our day, and it's pretty chill. 2 miles. Yeah, I would rather them kept the trail on the road, been less dangerous. The only dangers in here are ticks, but I mean, I can avoid a car easy. I can't see those ticks. That's super cool. A guy walking down the trail with bagpipes. He said his neighbors don't want him playing out in front of the house anymore, so he comes about in the woods. Seems like they would have made this nice post the 400-mile marker instead of some random 412. Yeah, mileage can't be right. But we're almost done for the day. Less than a mile. Probably less than a half mile, to be honest. All right. This is Dorchester Road. and this parking lot right here is Smart's Mountain Trailhead. So it looks like I beat my ride here, which is even better. Looks like I might have some company tonight sleeping here. Another van lifer. This is where I like to spot park right here. My nose against that tree. This car might be in my way, but either way, that's where I point to get Starlink. All right, I'm gonna rinse my shirt off in the stream right here because I'm soaking wet with sweat. And we'll just wait for stops to get here, take me back to my van. If I had known I was coming this far today, I would have just parked my van to here. But I'm like, I need options today. First day back, being sick. So let's clean up this shirt. What's happening, everybody? End of the day recap, day 122. We left the Co-op gas station there in Hanover, New Hampshire, and we're now sitting at Smart's Mountain Trailhead. Makes it an even flat 19-mile day. And boy, did it feel good to be on trail today, putting in some miles. Whew, I felt right at home. But today was beautiful. I've got a lot of footage. I acted like I never filmed before or something. I got so much footage to go through. So I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. Huge shout out to Stops for moving me all around today with options. It was perfect. And yeah, that's it. Day 122, 19 miles. And I hope you guys had a great, great day. And I'll touch back with you guys in the morning.